get over here. Oh my God, that's sick. Stop now. What are you doing?
I'm caressing my games.
And you don't think you have a freaking problem?
That clip you just saw was from one of my favorite videos of all time on the channel, and today we're going to talk about my top 10 favorite RetroWolf88 videos. Let's go. So I've always wanted to do a video talking about what are my top 10 favorite videos that I've made, and in 2023 we've gained a lot of new subscribers, so we have a lot of new members of the channel, a lot of new people in the audience that maybe have never seen any of these videos I'm going to talk about today, maybe don't even know that these videos exist. So we're going to go through 10 of my favorite videos on the channel. Now this is in no particular order, and of course the links for all of these videos will be in the description down below. Now as I intro and talk about each video, we're going to then cut to a 30-second to a minute, maybe minute and a half clip from each video, just to kind of give you a good idea of what you may be getting yourself into. With all that out of the way, let's talk about the first video. So one day me and Devin decided, what would happen if we took my mom, set her down in front of a camera, and had her play a video game? Because at that time my mom had never really played a video game in her life. So we did just that. We set her down in front of a camera, I sat with her, and we let her play Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES for the first time. We went into this having no idea what to expect, and what happened was beyond our expectations and one of the funniest damn things I've ever seen in my life, and that was the beginning of Mama Retro. Let's take a look.
So far, so good.
Oh! Did I do it wrong?
Well, you gotta watch out.
What's that thing? What do I do? That'll eat me, won't it?
Just...
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What do I do?
Okay.
Do I have to jump over him?
You jump on. Oh, wait, go back towards the pipe. Go back towards the pipe. Okay, jump on the pipe. It'll be fine. Wait for him to go in the pipe and you jump on the pipe. Okay.
Okay. My God, that's stressing.
Next up is a video that was really the birth of a new era for the channel. So we always knew that we wanted to transition into a hunting channel at some point. That was the kind of content that I really wanted to get into. Well, one day I decided, not just immediately, it took several days, but I decided to sell my entire complete GameCube collection that I had completed back in 2020, I believe. And I decided to sell that entire collection and to Retro Rick, and we made a very awesome video going through that whole story, explaining why I decided to sell it, and we turned it into just a whole journey and a whole, it was a really good video. It was a really well done video that tells a full story. So here's a small clip from the video that was the beginning of a new era of the RetroWolf88 channel. Take a look.
Well, here we are, folks. I have made it to Arkansas, and as you can see, my beautiful collection is sitting here waiting to be sold to our mystery buyer, who you do not know who it is yet, but you're about to. So, mystery buyer, come on over.
Why you gotta take my kids' college fund, man? Do I really need all these games? Probably not, but I'm excited, bro.
Hey, it's going to a good cause, man.
I'm so pumped, man. I'm so
Retro Rick, everybody.
Now after that video, a little over a year after that, me and Devin started to get the idea for an April Fool's prank video that we were going to drop on April Fool's Day. And we got this idea, let's act like I completed the GameCube collection already and that I'm selling it for a second time again to Retro Rick, and let's just make this really funny, goofy, stupid April Fool's prank video. So that's what we did. Now, I thought from the very beginning of the video that it was obvious that it was a joke, that it was obvious that it wasn't real, but the funny thing is, there were several people that fell for it in the comments until they made it to the end. When you make it to the end of the video, that's when you really realize that it was an April Fool's joke. But man, what a fun video to plan, to shoot, for Devin to edit, and it turned out so good. Retro Rick did a great job. He played like this evil caricature of himself. But enough of me blabbering about it. Let me show you a clip from that April Fool's joke video. Take a look.
To be honest with you, so we made the deal, right? 551?
551. I'm paying you 551 to take the games from me.
Oh, I'm a swindler and I'm a liar. These things are super valuable, sucker! Joke's on you, you idiot!
No. Wait.
They're mine. We made the deal. And I'm gonna show you exactly where I'm gonna sell them, and I'm just gonna get stupid filthy rich.
Okay, Rick, you want to play it like that? I tell you what, why don't you unload these boxes here?
Yeah,
okay, you unload those two.
Okay.
GameCube games for me! $1 each!
All right.
Don't you freaking... What the frick? Stop it! Matt, stop it! My games! My games! My games!
Now, another one of my favorite videos on the channel that nobody saw, basically. I think it only got 500 something views, which is a shame because what a fun video. And so we decided to make this fake video game intervention video where I would have this fake intervention for my game collecting addiction. And we got Mama Retro involved, and we got several people in the YouTube community involved, and it was hilarious. The whole segment with me and Mama Retro was completely unscripted. I think Mama Retro got so into it that she forgot we were even filming, and she thought she was having an actual intervention with me. And it was hilarious. This video is to date one of my favorites, but let's take a look at a clip from the video game collecting intervention video of RetroWolf88. Take a look.
What is wrong with you?
I don't have a problem.
What are you doing right now?
What do you mean?
What are you doing right now? Let me see that phone. Oh my God, you're buying video games! $5,000 worth! You're crazy!
You know, the funny thing is, in the moment when that was actually happening, I had no idea I was even caressing the games. Like, I didn't even know I was doing it. It was almost like a reflex. It kind of makes me wonder what else I've probably been doing that I didn't even realize I was doing.
Sit down on the floor now!
Well,
Down. In the floor. Sit.
I don't understand what's happening
Okay, you don't think... Look at your room, Matthew. Look at your room. From ceiling to floor. It's covered with shelves full of stupid video games.
I'm a collector.
Yeah, but you have a sickness
games.
with it. You're addicted. You're obsessed.
Do you realize?
You're obsessed. You're possessed.
So you're probably starting to see a trend here, right? Some of my favorite videos on the channel are videos that are fun and unique and interesting ideas outside of the normal kind of cookie cutter videos, or cookie cutter hunting videos, or cookie cutter in studio videos, that sort of thing. Me and Devin love to experiment with new ideas. We love to try new things, both from a filming perspective, an idea perspective, and an editing perspective. We love to try new things and put some creativity out there and change things up a little bit. And that's what we did with this next video. We call it the $20 challenge. So the idea behind this video is we get 4 people together and everybody has 10 minutes to find something at an antique mall, flea market, game convention, wherever, to find something retro and nostalgic. It could be games, toys, collectibles, whatever, at $20 or less in less than 10 minutes. And then the audience votes on who they think bought the coolest thing. They vote in the comments, and then that person wins the competition. With all that out of the way, take a look at a clip from the very first $20 challenge. Take a look.
Dude, I just feel like the boring energy coming from Eric and RetroWolf right now. Just listening to their voices seriously makes me want to take a nap. Hey, I'm Eric, and I like amiibos, and I really, you know, I'm weird looking, and I have shark eyes.
Hey, I'm RetroWolf. Hey, I'm from Tennessee.
You know you and Eric have the exact same voice,
Ours
right?
is going off the rails.
And I collect GameCube games that are going down in value.
So one day I was at work and I got this idea in my head while I was at work. I got this video idea that popped into my head, and it was a video idea where I would take the GameCube and come up with 10 different things you could do with the GameCube besides play games, or 10 different things that are really cool and unique about the GameCube that should make it your favorite console. It's a very goofy and cringy and silly over-the-top video, but I thought it was a lot of fun. So let's take a look at a clip from this one.
Now, can we talk about and acknowledge just how fucking cool the GameCube's intro screen is? I mean, watch this.
You blew it.
I feel like you need to see that one more time. Full screen without my ugly face this time. Let's roll that badass intro.
Yes! That's awesome! Yes!
Along the same lines, my next video, that's one of my favorites, is a sequel to the video I just talked about. Except this time, Devin was involved. And we came up with 10 different insane things that you could do with a GameCube besides playing games, but we went bigger and better than the first one. We went even more over the top, even more cringy, even more stupid, even more silly. And this time Devin worked his editing magic in, because he is a hell of a lot better editor than I am. So he worked his editing magic in, and this video was insane. One of my favorite videos we've ever made. And unfortunately, it only got like 400 and something views, which is a shame because it was such a fun video. So let's take a look at a clip from this insane video.
You will have people practically falling into your lap because of what a badass you will be. Then the next thing you will know, you will land that mega record deal and you will be the next Metallica. And if you don't believe me, then listen to a few short performances performed by yours truly on a couple of GameCube drums. Enjoy and prepare to be blown away.
What the hell was that?
Alright, we got 3 videos left, so the next video that's one of my favorites we've done on the channel is yet another first for the channel. And that is, I went to be a vendor at a convention. It was an anime convention. And it was my first time ever being a vendor at a convention, so we decided to turn the whole vendor journey, my first vendor experience, into a video, and it was more of a kind of vlog style video. And it was a lot of fun to make this video, and it turned out really good, and people really responded well to it. People really enjoyed this vendor experience video, so much so that I'm going to be doing more in the future. But let's take a look at a clip from my first vendor experience.
Okay, so we finally got everything unloaded. We've got our spot. We've had a few difficulties so far that we've had to deal with. It's raining. The vendor parking lot area is a giant mud pit. We've had to contend with the rain, but we got everything in here, as you can see here. So next step is to start unpacking and getting everything set up and situated. So let's do it.
For this next video, that's one of my favorites. Back in the day on the channel, we used to do a series called GameCube Gallery, where I was reviewing the entire GameCube library one game at a time on the channel. And eventually I decided to review a platformer called Dr. Muto, where you play as this crazy scientist guy. When I made this review video, I decided I'm gonna play a character in this video. I'm gonna dress up as a mad scientist and play this insane, batshit crazy mad scientist named Dr. Crazopolis. So that's what I did, and boy oh boy, was it cringy and stupid and over the top, but I thought it was hilarious. So let's take a look at a clip from the Dr. Muto GameCube Gallery review. But in today's episode of GameCube Gallery, we're taking a look at one of the best games ever made for the GameCube, and that game is Bratz Forever Diamonds. No! Who the hell are you?
What the f is this? Nobody wants to see this game. No. Oh, what's up, everybody? I'm Dr. Crazopoulos.
Alright folks, so we're down to the last video of my top 10 favorite videos on the RetroWolf88 channel. And again, these videos were in no particular order. But the last video that I want to talk about is the video we put together where we delivered Jeffrey the Giraffe to Retro Rick. So for those of you who don't know, Retro Rick, when he went to Southeast Game Exchange in 2022 in Greenville, South Carolina, he went to a flea market and he saw a giant 6-foot-tall Jeffrey the Giraffe from Toys R Us statue at this flea market, and he bought it for $1,500. The problem was he had no way to get it from Greenville, South Carolina to Little Rock, Arkansas. Well, me and Rick got to talking. I was going to be going to Greenville anyways. He made me an offer to pay me to get Jeffrey from Greenville and bring it to Little Rock, Arkansas, and I agreed. And I also decided to turn it into a video, because I am now part of the journey and history of this amazing Jeffrey the Giraffe Toys R Us statue. And it was a fun video, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So let's take a look at a clip from the journey of Jeffrey the Giraffe.
Grand reveal. Look at him, isn't he beautiful? I love him, man. Oh, he's so cool.
Well, there you have it, folks. Those are my top 10 favorite videos I've ever made on the RetroWolf88 channel. Now, I'm sure Devin's list as the editor and also being in a lot of videos, his list would probably be a little bit different. Regardless, this is something I've always wanted to do because there's a lot of new viewers of the channel, and I'm sure a lot of you guys probably don't even know that a lot of these videos exist. So again, all these videos are linked in the description down below. I highly encourage you to go check them out. And that is it. That's it for this video. So I hope you guys and girls have an amazing rest of the week, and we'll catch you in the next one.
So I'm the one who contacted the intervention program. I contacted them because I live in fear. I live in fear of Matt, aka RetroWolf88. I'm in so much fear that I have to keep myself anonymous for this, so he doesn't know. You know, when it first started, it wasn't too bad, but it just kept getting worse and worse. You know, every few months I would notice something more weird, like him rubbing games, and sometimes the rubbing of the games got really aggressive. But the point that I knew that I had to call them was, I was staying at RetroWolf's house, and, you know, I was sleeping in the game room, and I woke up to this strange noise, and I didn't know what it was. It was dark, I couldn't tell, so I switched the light on, and I saw RetroWolf humping a game. He was humping it and rolling around on it in the floor, and he didn't even know. It was like almost he was a different person. But the reason I knew I had to call was, what if he thought I was a game? Would he have humped me? That's my worst fear.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're freaking awesome. And if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, share it with your friends and family. Check out all the social media links in the description down below. And if you want to see more RetroWolf88 videos, here's a couple more for you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go play some more video games. Later.